What's going on, guys? This is Justin coming at you. It is late. It's 12:18 in the morning, Tuesday morning. But I just thought I'd make this NFL Week 5 pick'em video before Tuesday, kind of. I went 12-4 last week. Overall record is 40-24. Pretty decent week last week. Did lose to a couple upsets. Buffalo losing. Dallas throwing the game away. And Kansas City winning as well. I think we're random games. But moving on to week 5. Starting with our first game, we have New Orleans traveling to Carolina. It's going to be Breeze versus Newton here. I am taking New Orleans to win this one. Obviously a better quarterback and a better overall team as well. I do expect Newton to put up big numbers once again, though, as he will be throwing from behind. But anyways, moving on, we have Kansas City traveling to the Indianapolis Colts. I do think that Indy will get their first win of the season in this game. Kansas City won last week. They beat Minnesota. Not impressive. Indy did not look that bad against Tampa Bay earlier tonight. They had a chance to win that game. Curtis Painter, QB number 3 at the beginning of the season. He looked pretty decent, Tampa Bay defense could have had about 4 picks, but they couldn't hold on to the ball, which was disappointing for me because I played Tampa Bay defense and they needed to get 4 more points for me to win, but that's all right. So I would be taking Indy at home to get their first win of the season. Moving on, we have Philadelphia traveling to the Buffalo Bills. Philadelphia lost another one, and Buffalo lost to Cincinnati. So kind of a comeback week for both of these teams. However, I will be taking Philadelphia to win this one. They have the better quarterback in my mind, the better running back, and the better defense. So I think they will be taking this one on the road away from Buffalo. Next game we have my Seattle Seahawks traveling to the New York Giants. Gonna have to take the Giants in this one. I have not picked my Seattle Seahawks to win a game yet this season, although they have won one. But I will be taking the Giants at home to win this one pretty easily. Sad to say it, but I think this is going to be my lock of the week. Sorry, Seahawks. Next game we have Cincinnati Bengals traveling to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I am going to be taking Cincinnati to beat the Jaguars at home in this one. Cincinnati beat the, at the time, undefeated Buffalo Bills. Andy Dalton looked pretty decent. AJ Green and Jermaine Gresham, the tight end, got in there as well. So I think they will take this one away from Jacksonville at home. Next game we have Tennessee Titans traveling to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Should be a pretty easy game for Pittsburgh to win, even after coming off that loss to Houston. But, Matt Hasselbeck has looked decent this season for the Titans. Chris Johnson kind of finally got his game together, but he's going to lose it again against Pittsburgh. Probably won't eclipse 80 yards in this one. I am taking Pittsburgh to win this one at home. So, next game, moving on, we have the Oakland Raiders traveling to the Houston Texans. Arian Foster's back. Andre Johnson possibly out. Not good news for the Texans, especially after getting their star running back out. They lose their star wide receiver. But, things happen. Regardless, I will be taking the Texans to win this one at home against Oakland. Next game, we have the Arizona Cardinals against the Minnesota Vikings at home. Minnesota, they win last week? No, they lost, didn't they? Trying to look, just a second. Can't remember. Yeah, Minnesota lost to Kansas City, that's right. It was a close game. but Minnesota is still winless. I will be taking Arizona to win this one on the road. The Kevin Kolb to Larry Fitzgerald connection will be the deciding factor in this game. Next game, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to the San Francisco 49ers. Josh Freeman looked pretty good last night in his game against Indy. I will be taking Tampa Bay to beat the 49ers at home. I think it will be a good game, especially with Frank Gore back in the mix, but I am taking Tampa Bay. Next game, we have the New York Jets traveling to the New England Patriots, who do not lose at home. Mark Sanchez did not look good in the last game. You know, he had a lot of hard hits on him. Baltimore Ravens just ate up. You know, his O-line, it was pretty sad to see, but New England doesn't have that great of a defensive line. But I do believe that Tom Brady will dictate this game through the air. So I'll be taking the Patriots at home. Next game we have San Diego Chargers traveling to the Denver Broncos. San Diego won last week. Very slim victory over Miami. I guess 10 points isn't that slim, but and Denver lost to Green Bay. Very bad defeat. Is 49-23, I think. But I will be taking San Diego to beat Denver on the road. I think Denver's still kind of crushed from last week, and San Diego's, you know, getting their act together, trying to make a run at this. So, let's see, our Sunday night game. We have the Green Bay Packers with Mr. Aaron Rodgers, who was on fire last game, traveling to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. We'll be taking the on-fire Green Bay Packers to win this one. The Falcons almost lost my Seahawks. Seahawks missed the 61-yarder. Wish they could have made it, but you know, that happens. Atlanta skipped away with a win, but I don't believe that they will skip away with a win against Green Bay. Our Monday night game, we have the Chicago Bears with Mr. Matt Forte, who rushed for 205 yards last week, at the Detroit undefeated Lions. I will be taking Detroit at home to win this one. I believe they will go to 5-0. I don't think they'll stay undefeated, obviously, but they're looking pretty decent. You know, they have a lot of weapons with Megatron, Brandon Pettigrew, Burleson. You know, they have Javad Best. They have a lot of weapons, and their defense is looking pretty decent as well. So I'll be taking Detroit at home in this one. Buys for this week, we have the Baltimore Ravens on a bye, Cleveland Browns, Dallas Cowboys, Miami Dolphins, St. Louis Rams, and the Washington Redskins. So obviously there won't be any picks for those teams, but we will see. Hopefully I can do 12-4 better this week. Try to improve my record. But thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.